My name is Dr. John McKeown, and I'm the CEO and founder of Allergy Standards, and I'm also the principal of the Indoor Air Innovation and Research Institute. Allergy Standards was formed in 2000. I was working as an A&E doctor, or as in America they say, emergency room physician. And I got very curious about the connection between the indoor environment, the built environment, particularly with regards to people impacted by asthma and allergies. And when you're looking at allergic asthma, you need to deal with things such as trigger factors in the indoor environment. But it was very difficult for people to identify products that help them remove allergens and other trigger factors in the indoor environment. So we developed a consumer product certification testing program to validate consumer products that could be a better choice for people with asthma and allergies. We have our own research facility called Airmid Health Group. What we do is we test products, we inspect them, and then if they meet our performance criteria, we certify them to our various standards. We're very proud of the fact, as an Irish technology and research company, we've worked with some of the largest consumer product brands in the world. We've worked with Procter & Gamble, we've worked with 3M, we worked with Dyson, LG, with Samsung. We work with some of the largest bedding companies in the world, and particularly with some of the largest retailers. We were the classic startup. So we use a lot of disparate systems, and then we use a lot of basic Excel projects, looking at our pipeline, strategic targeting of customers. But it becomes a time where you have to scale and then get a lot of discipline and scalability, reproducibility, and consistency in your processes. So that was when we made the decision to go to Zoho.
I'm Dave Morrissey. I work for Allergy Standards, and my role here is I'm Chief Innovation Officer. So yeah, I mean, how long have we been using Zoho? It just feels like we've been using it forever because it's so ingrained in our company and our organization. But I think the journey started about 15 years ago, where we were kind of at a point in time where we had a lot of data that was in disparate Excel sheets or whatever it was. John, who's our CEO, Dr. John McKeown, said, look, we got to look at ways that we can improve how we're working in our organization. And CRM as a tool, is great for capturing whether we go to a trade show or whatever, and we put everything into CRM. But we also use it, for capturing leads from our website. Or we don't actually call them leads, we call them contacts, because it's a person. We have Zoho forms on our website. They write directly into the CRM. When they come into the CRM, one of the sales team is notified. So it's very, very straightforward, comes into our contacts. So we put everything in CRM so it's all captured and we know what's going on. When somebody fills in the inquiry form on our website, we're able to trigger an automatic email out to them. And within that email, there's a link to do a Zoho survey, which is, it's quite detailed in what we ask them. So a lot of the information that they fill in is very useful to the team in here to get an understanding of what they need. So that information then is linked in their CRM. Another application that we created was our standards database, and both of them talk to each other because a product has to be tested against a standard. So that standards database then can be called into our Zoho CRM as well. So the team, if they're looking for a rate card on what's the latest test rate for an air cleaner, for example, they're able to see it. And it's actually also linked to our Zoho Books system. So the finance team, if they change a price within Zoho Books, that then cascades into our standards database, and then from our standards database into CRM. So not only is it live the information that the sales team is able to see, if we have reduced the price, it's a story that they can go out to one of their prospects with to say, look, we've got a better value now on testing an air cleaner, for example. What we're able to see now is like a product that is eligible for it to be certified, and also legally that it is certified in one application. So somebody can go into a CRM record, call up a client and sort of go, well, this XYZ product, is it actually certified? Yes, it is. But is it legally enabled to use the mark? Yes, it is as well. And then there's all sorts of trigger dates within that. So when it's coming up for renewal, it'll automatically send triggers to the client success manager. So everything is embedded, and it's very easy to set up workflows to make sure that we're not missing anything. Within CRM, or within the business, we have different services that we offer. We've got test and technical services, we've got licensing services, business services, we've got education and courses, etc. And The journey that each one of the prospects goes on is slightly different. So we were able to set up different pipelines within CRM, and then based on each pipeline, we're able to enable different things, or different pieces of data is required. So we're able to customize that journey. Like most organizations, we have weekly sales meetings, and reporting is very easy with Zoho CRM because we've everything captured. Within the reporting, it's very visual, it's very easy to see what's happening. So if something is going wrong, we can address it very quickly. So when we do a custom view report and a prospect is at a certain stage, that's a color. The tags come in as different colors as well. So we're able to visually see very, very easy. So having those colors, certainly for a lot of people, it makes a lot of difference because you're able to see when there's a lot of green. If there's a lot of green, things are going well. If there's a lot of red, we've got issues. From the salesperson perspective, there's a lot of assets that we have out there, but they're not in one place where I can find them, or they're not grouped by category, whether it's product, industry, or wherever it might be, or they're not grouped by the client that it was related to, etc. So it was really, really simple because of the modules within Zoho CRM now to just create a custom module where we could have all those fields enabled. The DGI module is campaigns, and then the DGA module is demand generation assets. So, if it links to a website, the link to the website is there. If there's attachments, all the attachments are there. So everything is in one place for an asset. And then we're able to group them. So if there's a campaign or a DGI going out that month with regards to paint, for example, paint industry, they can go to all the DG assets, filter them and say, okay, well, we have 10, 20, whatever it might be, assets related to paint. So they're then able to use that in their campaigning. When we do a DGI, which is an initiative, a demand generation initiative, whether that's attending a trade show where John's going to speak, everything is captured in the DGI. And because it's CRM, we're able to link DGIs to DGAs. So if we went to a trade show and we produced 20 assets from it, all those assets are linked directly to the DGIs. And also, if a prospect is created from a DGI, it's able to be linked in there as well. So we can say, okay, well, it cost us X to go attend, speak at this trade show, but the value was the prospects and the deals that were created, when we're able to, very simply say, well, we should do that again next year, or don't do it. As the type of organization that we are, we travel quite a lot. Most of our clients are in the US, our business is very focused around there. So when we go to a trade show and to say we walking by a stand and we see a company, we say, sure, we've done some, either they've inquired with us or we've talked to them before, call up the app, and we're able to see the latest notes that somebody back here in Dublin has made about that company. We're able to see some of the contacts. So it enables that starting point that we're not going in blank.
My name is Emma Coonan. I am Head of Learning and Development with Allergy Standards. My role is growing and developing our team. So that means bringing new people on board, and when they are on board, helping them to grow, to develop, to learn. And we use Zoho for all of that. We use Zoho CRM a lot for the team. So in my role as Head of Learning and Development, it's all about knowledge transfer, helping one person to learn something, but also helping many other people to learn something. So rather than, say, doing one coaching video with one individual, which is great for that person, by using a software like Zoho, I'm able to make sure that actually 5 or 6 more of the team can learn that same piece. So through being able to customize modules through Zoho CRM, we've been able to really engage the team, particularly around planning, quarterly and annual planning. So like a lot of organizations, when we create our annual plan every year, we would have done it on a Word document. Maybe it gets circulated through email, or it gets saved on a server somewhere. Sometimes maybe it just gets put in a drawer until somebody remembers to take it back out. So it's very hard to manage version control that way, and probably more importantly, it's really hard to keep it top of mind for everybody. So what we've done is we've taken each part of our annual plan, and we've also taken each part of everybody's individual plans. We've put all of that onto Zoho CRM. Because we can customize modules, we can create one module which is called our goals for the year, we can create another module which is called Emma's personal goals for my job for the year. We have modules for people's key accountabilities, we have modules for people's KPIs. So that is all really easily custom made through creating a custom module in Zoho. And through using lookup fields in the back end, we can link all of those modules. So we have what we call our one thing plan. So everybody does a one thing plan every quarter. Again, instead of having that on a piece of paper, we've created that as a custom module in Zoho. And by backlinking to all of the other custom modules that we've made, on one page, you've got links to every part of the business that you could possibly need to know about. It's helpful because for each individual, they have one place that's consistent. It can be updated in real time. And most importantly for us, because everyone's one thing plan is connected to the overall goals of the business, we're always keeping our team connected to kind of what is our purpose. It's visual, it's fun, it's engaging. So it's been a really cool way for us to kind of get our team on board with the annual planning process, which otherwise can sometimes feel a little bit laborious, but this makes it really fun and engaging. So dashboards is a great way for us to be able to, I suppose, empower our team to be able to see how are they moving the dial. So we have a plan, which is great, but it's also great to be able to see, well, how is that plan progressing? You get to see the kind of barometer go up or down or change. You can see, your red, green, amber. So it's for people who are visual, like me, that's always great. So that's how we use dashboards. It can show whatever custom module we've built in CRM, there's a dashboard for that. I think everybody needs to feel they have a sense of achievement, that they're contributing. There's no better way to see that than through a colourful dashboard. Adoption is really strong. So our team they're loving Zoho because Zoho has so many levels of how you can engage with the system. There is something there for every team member. So I think that's really helped adoption. And I suppose one part of my role is obviously hiring and recruitment and bringing in new team members. And I've had feedback from new team members onboarding who have said, this is a game changer from places that I've worked in before because everything is here, everything is live, everything's at a click of a button. And I suppose the other piece, we're very much a coaching culture. We love learning, we love teaching and training. So it's a great coaching tool. So it's been a really kind of consistent way to onboard people particularly. I would absolutely recommend Zoho to a friend or to another business, and I do recommend it all the time. It's so user-friendly. You can create things that are so customized for your business. It's not just this off-the-shelf product where you're just kind of having to put up with things that are pre-built. Like it kind of works for you.
Not only would I recommend Zoho to another business, I have, and I consistently do. I'm on the board of the Industry Research and Development Group in Ireland, and they've recently migrated over to the Zoho systems. As being a member of the board, it was my recommendation. So my kind of gift to early entrepreneurs now at this stage is to tell them about Zoho, because I feel they're going to achieve their goals a lot quicker if they adopt the system.